Week 3 edition of the Fordham Football Ram Roundup. Nick DeLuca joined by Fordham head coach Joe Conlin. Coach, the comeback falls short last week. In getting a chance to review the film, where do you feel like your group needs to improve to get over that hump?
Yeah, obviously, from week 1 to week 2, I thought you saw a lot of improvement, but at the same time, a couple bad penalties in key situations on Saturday, some uncharacteristic penalties, and we got to. Defense played tough and they played hard, but no 3 and outs, and we got to do a better job of keeping them in their own end, forcing punts, especially in the second half. And offensively, we did a better job of it, but we need to improve even more at finishing drives and getting, counting by 7 when we get to the red zone.
Mentioned penalties. How do you balance between trying to clean things up in the penalty department while also not taking away from your players being aggressive?
Sure. There's penalties that you'll accept, and there's penalties that you won't. And anything late or anything after the whistle, that has to be taken care of. If it's a holding on the offensive line, you'll coach them up as long as it wasn't a selfish play. And if it's holding by a defensive back or Tony got the holding penalty in the red zone on the interception, I wasn't upset with Tony because he was just playing aggressive football. That stuff's going to happen. But there's pretty clear off the film, what the acceptable penalties were and what the unacceptable ones.
Tim DeMorat, the Patriot League Offensive Player of the Week. Ryan Greenhagen, the Defensive Player of the Week in the Patriot League. James Conway, the Rookie of the Week in the Patriot League. When you get those key performances from some of your most important players, does that give you confidence that this team's best football is right around the corner?
Yeah, 100%. I think, I said it yesterday, we have obviously Monmouth is a very good team, playoff team the last 2 years. They came in here and we gave them a heck of a game, and I was proud of the guys. Obviously, you ultimately want to win, but we have some guys that are playing really good football right now, and we just have to continue working to get better every week, and we'll start falling our way, hopefully.
Flipping the script to this week, FAU, Kenosi Perry, and an offense that can throw a number of different looks at you. What makes them such a difficult team to game plan for?
Well, yeah, you said it. They can be in 10 personnel, then be an I pro and I twins, and you don't see I backfield a lot anymore. They have a tremendous amount of team speed, very experienced quarterback, the physical up front. Do a really good job with the ground game. So. And they're fast on defense, and they play hard. So, really good road test. I think they were a top 25 team in 2020. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Coach, thanks so much for the time. Good luck on Saturday.
Anytime.
Week 3 edition of the Fordham Football Ram Roundup continues. Nick DeLuca joined by Fordham quarterback Tim DeMorat. Tim, in getting a chance to review the film after the loss against Monmouth, what did you like offensively? What needs to improve?
Yeah, I think offensively we moved the ball great. We just kind of got to finish drives. I take responsibility for, putting the ball on the ground twice, and that turned into 14 points for them. So just kind of cleaning up ball security and penalty issues like that. But overall, we moved the ball well. Just got to finish drives.
When you look at some of the games that you've had the opportunity to play in your career, FBS opponents, Ball State, this year Nebraska, how do you think that prepares you to go into a challenge against FAU?
I think it definitely helps, playing Nebraska. You've seen the size of these guys, the speed that they play at, and you've kind of gotten used to it. So, going down to Florida playing FAU, they're a fast team, so it's definitely going to be a challenge, but we're definitely up for it.
A defense that is multiple, throws a number of looks at you. What makes FAU's defense such a difficult challenge?
I just think they just play very fast. They got some fast guys in the secondary. They got a big D lineman, so they're definitely just a good overall defense that'll definitely pose a challenge. But.
Tim, thanks so much for the time. Fordham and FAU this Saturday at 6 p.m.